Looking for a rails run around the turn, and then Black Tom, Chenille Prince to the outside, further back Lay Tear, Crown Prosecutor hit the lead from Penny West. Magic Ace is over on the inside, Fatal Attraction getting a late run, and here comes the Sandgroper. Mr. Sandgroper coming at Crown Prosecutor, draws level, hits the fronts, Fatal Attraction got an inside run. Mr. Sandgroper wins the derby. Mr. Sandgroper narrowly from Fatal Attraction, diving through late. Photo for third, Magic Aces or Crown Prosecutor, then Kim T, Pentamara, Spirit Lady. Mystic Force ran on from last ahead of Lay Tear, then Black Tom, Chenille Prince. Followed home then by Rockatansky, Moonfire, Penny West knocking up, and Just for Sam is last of all. Mr. Sandgroper. Number 2, ridden by Paul King. You'll find has narrowly won the derby from the filly Fatal Attraction. She was coming through late, but Mr. Sandgroper had his nose in front on the line. The filly warming to the task in the shadows. Crown Prosecutor and Magic Aces were just behind them. And we're standing by for the official placings after the running of the WA Derby. Mr. Sandgroper, the outside, gets the judge's verdict. So the favourite wins the classic. Mr. Sandgroper, Paul King in the saddle, won the derby a couple of seasons ago aboard On a Lap.
Okay, now Casual Joey, the favourite, 190 at Nowra as they're about to move over. 6 at Ascot, that was the derby, the WATC derby, won in fine form and fine fashion by Mr. Sandgroper. We'll take a break now on Sky Racing and be back with more straight after this. Make sure you stay with us if you're pumping tonight. We've got it all here for you.
Glenn Boss has finished off an amazing Easter, winning the Doncaster Handicap on Private Steer. The 4-year-old was cheered home by Dragons coach and co-owner Nathan Brown.
It's the first Doncaster on Easter Monday and the crowd responded. 30,000 fans at Randwick. They saw an open betting race. Private Steer eventually sent out favourite. But on the turn, Glenn Boss and Private Steer were last and had a wall of horses in front of them. What unfolded was reminiscent of Darren Beedman's ride on Superimpose in the early 90s.
Miss Potential leads by a length. Ambulance is coming up on the inside. And here comes Grand Army. Grand Army with a brilliant run right down the outside. He is swamping the opposition. Grand Army went to the lead. Private Steer is flying home. Grand Army, Private Steer.
Co-owner Nathan Brown and his wife were watching on in the mounting yard and couldn't believe they'd won.
Obviously, Boss here had a great race and it was a terrific run.
After winning 2 Group 1 races on Saturday, it was another triumph for Glenn Boss, who shared the moment with trainer John O'Shea and then his family.
Private Steer, I can't say enough of that mare. Incredible. She shouldn't have won.
And with a share of the $1.6 million first prize, another co-owner, John Vickers, had enough money to afford an engagement ring.
I think there's only one thing that could make me happier at the moment, and that is, if Kylie, you're the love of my life, will you marry me, please?
Kylie said yes. Private Steer may well be a bridesmaid. Paul Greggs, 7 News.
What a day out. And Brian Lara is just 68 runs away from breaking Matthew Hayden's world record test score. The Windies captain is 313 not out in the 4th test against England. And Ian, that is it in a super day of sport. It's been a beauty.
It has been a beauty.
One to remember.
Thanks, Mark. Nola's next, live from the Royal Easter Show with Sydney's back to work weather.
Jockey Glenn Boss has achieved a rare feat, the AJC Derby, Sires Produce and Doncaster, winning the prestigious Randwick 1600 metres on the favourite Private Steer. Trainer John O'Shea upstaging the multiple chances of Gay Waterhouse and John Hawkes.
Steer is flying home. Grand Army, Private Steer. Private Steer has got up to win it.
Last year's winner, Grand Army 2nd, Ambulance 3rd. There was an upset of sorts in this year's stall gift with Barbados sprinter Jason Hunt beating odds-on favourite Chris Toohey of Melbourne.
Toohey takes over at halfway. He's got a good break. Hunt coming through with Sadler. Toohey just in front. Oh, Hunt's made a big dive at him.
Hunt's time of 12.07 seconds, the fastest of the weekend. 3 times Bells Beach surfing champion Sonny Garcia has been cleared of it.
Well, a huge Easter weekend for jockey Glenn Boss with 3 Group 1 winners. At Randwick, he took out today's Doncaster on private steer. The celebrations extended to Saints coach Nathan Brown, a joint owner of the champion.
The usual colour, excitement and anticipation of a Doncaster, Gai Waterhouse and John Hawkes with their usual strong hand, but it was the John O'Shea trained private steer who was the punters-elect, back near last in the blue colours and next to no chance. What unfolded next was one of the great performances in racing history.
Private Steer is flying home. Grand Army Private Steer. Private Steer has got up to win it.
From a miracle to mounting yard mayhem. Melbourne Cup winning jockey Glenn Boss rating it as one of the greats.
Tell you what, the Melbourne Cup was big, and I'm telling you what, this matches it. She's a wonderful mare.
Lifting her over the line, a group of colourful owners, including St George coach Nathan Brown.
My wife doesn't know much about racing, and she said, how is it? I said, she's last, but she's got a great finish in burst. And obviously, Boss here had a great race, and it was a terrific run.
A fairy tale of the turf complete with a Cinderella and Prince Charming. A happy ending in more ways than one.
Will you marry me, please?
Ryan Phelan, 10 News.
Soccer, and Arsenal has opened up a 7-point lead on top.